Okay, good afternoon, sir. I am from Group 2, representative for this part, and our group, which is this Group 2, will give the video about the ANOVA two-factor with replication. And here's the group members. There are Clara, Dera, me, Insani, and also NG Tito. So the first part is the introduction itself. About the introduction itself, what is the ANOVA within two-way with replication? In simple words, this test help us understand how two different factors affect one outcome and also whether these two factors interact with each other. For example, imagine we want to know whether teaching method like lecture versus group discussion and student gender like male versus female of affect exam score. Not only can we check if teaching method matters, but we can also see if the effect of the method depends on gender. Maybe group discussion works better for one group than another. Like, oh, maybe one gender like a male work better rather than female, for example, or woman. In this video, we'll go through the theory, the core concept, and step-by-step example to help you really understand how two-way ANOVA with replication works and also to help us to know about how two-way ANOVA with replication works and help us as a statistic itself. Core concept and definition. ANOVA stands for analysis of variance, of course, because that's the ANOVA itself. A two-way ANOVA with replication means that we are testing two independent factor. Like the example, factor A teaching method, there are two parts, which is the lecture itself and also the group discussion. And the second factor is the factor B, gender. There are two gender, male and also female. So what exactly the independent variable itself? We want to know about the factor that the variable you manipulate or categorize to see their effect. So factor A is teaching method. This is the independent variable. The independent variable itself is the way or the variable that stand for themselves alone, so not effect to because there are not independent, there aren't dependent, but they are independent. And also the factor B itself, the gender, the female and so male, is the independent variable number two. Dependent variable or DF, this is the outcome or response variable you measure. So if you want to measure the things like this kind of thing, like this example, so this is the dependent variable. According to the example, the exam score is dependent variable. So we want to test which factor can affect the exam score better, and also among this factor, is that any interact or even any effect towards each other, for example. So the with replication parts means that for each combination, for example, male lecture, male discussion, female lecture, female discussion, we have more than one observation, like several students in each group. This replication allow us to estimate within group variability, which give us more reliable results, like that. This is the key components according to the example I saw before. A two-way ANOVA with replication separates the total variation into the data into several parts, like I already mentioned before. Based on the previous example before, variation due to factor A, teaching method, factor B, which is the gender itself, and variation due to interaction A times B. This shows if the effect of teaching methods depends on gender also. Error or residual variation, random difference not explained by either factor. This is the hypothesis. According to my parts, according to the example before, we test three null hypotheses into two-way ANOVA with replication. H null or H null factor A itself, there is no significant difference in exam score between teaching methods. Also, null hypothesis, H null, factor B, but within the factor B itself, there is no significant difference in exam score between genders. We want to know about the interaction itself. Within null interaction A and also interaction B, interaction A times B. there is no interaction effect, meaning the effect of teaching method is the same for both genders. There are no influence among the gender because there are different gender like that. So means that if we reject any of this hypothesis, it means that factor or interaction has a significant impact on the outcome itself. That why it is important? According to this course, this is a really important parts to industrial engineering itself and also the statistic part itself. Two-way ANOVA with replication is widely used in research, business, and engineering, especially in the field of industrial engineering. It helps us understand how multiple factors influence a particular outcome and whether those factors interact with each other. For example, in education, it can evaluate how different teaching strategies affect learning outcome for various student groups. And in marketing, it helps test how promotion types and region influence sales performance. But and most importantly, in industrial engineering, like in our cars, it is extremely valuable because it allows engineers to analyze how multiple factor and also process factor affect performance outcome like time, quality, and efficiency. In the manufacturing field, it can test how machine type like factor A and also a material type like uh it's shown like and identify like factor B, influence production time or defect rate. In work design or ergonomics, it can be used to study how a working posture and tool design affect worker fatigue or productivity. In QC or quality control, it helps determine whether supplier and batch number affect product strength or durability. And in operation management, it can evaluate how shift schedule and operator experience influence output rate itself. The main advantage of this test is that allow us to examine two factors simultaneously and detect possible or interaction between them. Meanwhile, replication ensure that our result are statistic reliable and not caused by random variation. Making this method is really important parts because yeah, I already mentioned before, like it can affect a lot of things and also analyze and identify this factor to implement those kind of things like that. I think that's all for me, and for the rest will be explained by my friends. Thank you.
Hello, Sir Edwin. My name is Deranjani, and today I will explain the calculation method for two-way ANOVA with replication. Okay, the purpose of this method is to break down the total variation in our data into several parts. So we can check does the factor A affect the result, does factor B affect the result, or do they interact with each other, and also how much variation is just random error. Before we calculate anything, we first look at the notation, and the notation is R is the number of levels of vector A, or the number of rows. C is the number of levels of vector B, or the number of columns. And inside every cell, we have n prime replication, meaning repeated measurements under the same condition. So the total number of data we have is n equal to R times C times n prime. Next, we measure variation using sum of square or SS. The SST is all variation in the data. SSA is variation caused from vector A. SSB is variation caused by vector B. And SSAB is variation caused by interaction between A and B. And the last is SSE. It is a variation within each cell that we cannot explain or random error. This is the formula. Next, we calculate the degrees of freedom or DF. DF tell us how many independent comparisons that we have for each type of variation, and these DF values are needed for the next step. And this is the formula in the right. Then we divide the SS by DF to get the mean squares. This is basically tell us how big the variation is on average. And MSE becomes our baseline. So if a vector's MS is much larger than the MSE, it suggests the vector may be significant. Next is to test the significance. We calculate the F-stat, which is just F equals to MS of the vector divided by MSE. And if the value is large, the F value is large, then that vector probably has a real effect. We check this using the p-value or F critical. And then if p-value less than the alpha, then the result is significant. Okay. And finally, all the results of SS, DF, MS, and F are placed into this ANOVA table, so we can clearly see which factor is significant. And that is the complete step-by-step process of calculating two-way ANOVA with replication. Thank you for your attention. And the next presenter will continue with the real example and results.
Hello, Sir Edwin. My name is Clara Patricia Simarmata. I would like to present about the calculation work example for two-way ANOVA with replication. And this is the table. We have two factor is gender and type of coffee. To gender, we have two level is man and woman, and type of coffee we have two level is Americano and latte. And we use the three replication is like this. And this is the answer using the Excel for the calculation for the man. For the count is the replication is 3. For the sum, we sum of all this in Americano and latte put in like in there. And for the average is the 40 divided by 3, and we get the result is like this. Also the latte is same calculation. For the variance, we using this formula and we get the result. And for the woman also same calculation. For the sum is we can sum this and sum this. For the Americano put in here and latte put here, and we get the average is 11 divided by 3, and we get the result. For the variance also same using this one, and we get the result. For the total, we sum in this and this one and put in here, and also the woman on, and the total is the men combined women, and 11 sum 40, and we get the result divided by 6 because the 6 column, and we get the average like this. And for the variance, we using this formula. And next, to answer this ANOVA, calculate SS. Sample is gender, so calculate using the formula SSA gender. We calculate with using this. CN is the row multiply by column, and we get this, and we calculate with using this formula, and we get this. For columns is type of coffee, we using the SSB type of coffee, we using this formula, and we get the result. And interaction is combine gender and type of coffee using the SSAB interaction, and we using this is the formula, and we get this answer. For the within, we use the SSE using this formula, and we get this result. For the total, we using this SST. So we combine of all SSA, SSB, SSAB, SSE, and we get the result like this. For DF is this. We have gender two level, right? Is man and woman, so we have 2 minus 1 is 1, and also we calculate using this formula, and we get like this. For the MS, we calculate using the formula in here, and we get like this. For the F gender type of coffee, we using this formula, and we get like this. For the p-value, we using the formula in Excel because the F1 is 1. We know previous is like this. The F1 is 1. The F2 is 8. So we put in this formula and we get the p-value like this. Calculate averages, we using this formula, the F1 because the F1 is 1, the F2 is 8. So we get the formula like this and we get the answer like this. And next interpretation, because F for the gender, for the sample of gender, because the F less than F critis and P less than more than 0.05, and so the file reject null gender main effect not significant. And to F type of coffee, because F less than F critis and P value more than 0.05, so file reject null coffee type main effect not significant. And for the F interaction, because F is more than F critis and p-value less than 0.05, so we get the result is reject null interaction A x B or gender and type of coffee is highly significant. That's all for me. Thank you.
Good afternoon, sir. So my name is Angelito. I will explain about the application and the significance. So now let's move on to the application and the significance of the factor ANOVA with the reapplication. This method is widely used in the real world for the research or the industry to understand how two independent factors are affect one dependent variables. However, their factors interact with others, ones and others. I mean, so first, first as we as the student industrial engineering, so the first example is in the industrial and the manufacturing application. In industrial engineering, this method can help to analyze how the different process variables influence the production's results. For examples, so we can test how the machine type and the material type can affect the production time or the defect rate. The another's uh, the another's example would be testing how the temperature setting and the operator experience can be impacted the product quality or the output, the consistency of the product. With kind this analyze, the engineers can identify which process or the settings are the most effective to reduce the waste and improve the efficiency. The test also doesn't only show the main effect of the each factor, but also added a certain combination of the machine and the material works better together. That's can we call interaction effect both of factors or the variables itself. Next examples in the business or the marketing. Uh, Two-factor ANOVA with the application can be used to evaluate how different strategy interact to affect the performance. For the examples, the company must test how the advertising types such as the video, posters, or the online with the target region, urban, or the influencers with the conventional threats. The another case can be used for the testing pricing strategy and the promotion channels. So, which combination can attack the most customers? This allow the marketers to make the better data defines the decision and the designs more effective campaigns. So, uh, that's for all from us from the group two. So, for the summary and overall conclusion, our presentation for the two-factor ANOVA with the replication is the statistical method to use how two independent variable affect one dependent variable, whether they have interact with others or not. For the examples or the key question can be used is like, does the vector A have the significant effect, or does the vector B have the significant effect? Or is there any interaction between the vector A and the vector B? Vector B by the calculation for the sum of the squares, degree of freedom, mean squares, or even the F value. We can determine whether there's any effects, they're statistically significant or not. So the analysis divide the total variation into the spread source, their effect of the vector A and vector B interaction. With the replication, the result become more reliable because it's account for the variation within each group, reducing the influence random noise. Overall, this method extremely useful in the industrials or the optimize the process product quality in improving, or even for like our example in the marketing. So thank you for the watching and learning with us. So we hope this presentation can help you to understand not only the two variable ANOVA with the reapplication, but also how two factor ANOVA can be used in the real world settings. Thank you.